Welcome, friends. It's Ray. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I am making a quick and easy card with the Altenew Whimsy Garden embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, and the coordinating layering stencils. And this is just so easy, you're not going to believe it. I'm making an A2 card today. I'm using 100-pound accent opaque cardstock, and for this technique it's important to use a heavyweight cardstock. I have cut out the center with a die and just taping the back with some low-tack tape so that I can place this in my embossing folder and line it up just to where I want that large floral in the center. And then I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine to emboss it. I intentionally left a really wide border for this technique. I recently saw a video by Sandy MacGyver, and she did this design, and it came out so beautifully. And I decided to case it today over on Instagram in the Case It Hop because Nancy from one of the hop participants had done this card, and I saw it and I was like, oh, got to do it. So here I am going to just take the center cutout and place that on my We Are rotating platform and my grip mat, my Altenew grip mat. And then I'm going to bring in my layering stencils. I'm lining up stencil number 1 with the small pieces that are there. It's really easy to line up. Bringing in my Limoncello Catherine Pooler ink, and am just going to ink up those areas on my rectangle that line up with the stencil, and I'm going to apply gently to about 2 times the ink. I'm bringing in stencil number 2 and lining that up. And I'm going to use that same limoncello ink, same color, and ink that up a couple of times and apply it. I'm bringing in stencil number 3, and I'm going to line that up, bringing in my Tiara ink. So this is slightly darker yellow, and we'll go ahead and apply that a few times on my panel. I'm aligning stencil number 4, and I'm applying my Tiara ink again here, and applying a couple of times to get good coverage. I'm bringing in stencil number 5, and that's just the inside of the flower there, and inking that up with Tiki Torch, so darker, going darker. I'm bringing stencil number 1 in again. I meant to do this initially, and I kind of forgot that I wanted to apply a little bit of shading with that Tiara ink onto these petals. So I'm going to do the same with stencil number 2 and apply a little more ink, a little more shading there as well. And don't be afraid to plop those stencils on again if you miss something or if you forget something. It's a very forgiving process when you use layering stencils. That's why I love them so much. And here I've applied double-sided tape to the back of my frame, my embossed frame, and I'm partially removing the release paper just around the corners, and then I'm going to add that liquid glue over the frame and the exposed tape areas, and then I'm going to place this onto my card base. Line it up just where I want it, and then once I get it there, I can then remove the remaining release paper. Here, using my tweezers to remove some of the release paper. I placed my inside piece panel onto a white mat with about 1/8 of an inch border, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my card base the same way I applied my frame to my card base. Tell me what you think of this technique. I love it, and it is so quick and easy. This technique is going to be really easy to use if you want to mass produce cards, because this goes so quick. I'm telling you, you've got to try it. Even if you don't have layering stencils, because you only have a small portion of the embossed area that you want to add color to, that can be quick as well. Just adding without layering stencils. And here I'm bringing in a sentiment. This is a waffle flower sentiment that I've already pre-stamped and pre-cut. And I am bringing in my Zots mini glue dots and placing them on the back. I didn't want to add any volume, so I didn't want to pop this up on foam tape, but I really needed to stick because I'm putting it on areas, the embossing area that has a lot of texture. That sentiment is not coming off. Love it. I bring in a little bling from my stash, cover up a little owie at the top there, and then add, using the rule of 3, add them in the triangular fashion. And this was so quick and easy. I love the way it turned out. Here's the second card, or really the first card I made off camera for the Instagram hop today. Here's a closer look at both cards. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked the video, and if not a subscriber, will subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Until next time, good day, friends.